Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel and to another video. As you can tell by the title, today is going to be my April monthly reset. I can believe we're in April, judging by the weather outside. It's looking quite gloomy, but it is still very warm. So it was like 30 degrees yesterday for Easter Sunday. It is about 28 degrees today, but I think it's slowly going to start turning. In Melbourne, it really doesn't get cold until, I would say, like the end of April. Gets quite cool. But anyway, enough about the weather. If you guys are new here, hello, my name is Sasha and I am 31, living here in Melbourne, Australia. And every month I put a reset up of my goals, reflections, budget, sometimes favorites and bits and bobs. So welcome if you are new and let's get straight into it. We're gonna start with my reflections of the month for March. Okay, so for my monthly reflections this month, I haven't written anything down, but I've got my prompts as always. So what are you most proud of? I'm most proud of honestly completing the Pilates challenge that I was doing. It was 18 classes in 28 days and I started a little bit late into the month. And right at the end, my knees, I've got a long-standing kind of dance theatre-esque injury. And my knees just were playing up and I was so sore and I had to adjust a lot of things in the last few sessions, but I was like, I have to complete the challenge. So I did that and I'm really proud of myself for that. I'm also proud of myself for, I guess, just continuing to put myself out there to try new, experiences and hang out with people I don't normally hang out with and try and put myself out there for social things with new people, because yeah, it has been tough moving back to Australia. I was living in Canada for 5.5 years, so yeah, it is weird to be back still, even though I came back in like late November. So yeah, it's still a weird transition, so I'm proud of myself for that. What challenged you this month? So honestly, first world problems, but everything to do with my laptop. Long story short, it was a disaster. I literally just went on to book Pilates classes at the beginning of the month and it's been a saga this whole month. Back and forth to the Apple store, which is an hour each side because of where I live and I don't have a car, and just zero help at the Apple store. People on the phone with Apple, great. People in the store, not very helpful, and just had a really shocking customer experience at the Apple store in Southland. Yes, I'm gonna name them. Just so bad, and ended up just wasting my time and just giving me the wrong support and help. And I don't know anything about computers, I really don't. And I opened my laptop to find it not working after 6 good years of not really having anything wrong with it, apart from keyboard, which was the way it was designed, and it had this, yeah, the keys were just not great on that MacBook 2018. But yeah, I just ended up having to buy a brand new laptop, which I didn't need or want, and it's quite costly, and it was just a disaster, and getting the cords and having poor customer service, and it was just a bit of a challenge. So I honestly got so upset a lot of that month because of stuff to do with my laptop. I know, first world problems, but it was just really frustrating. So that was that, and just disappointing because never really had a problem with Apple before this whole scenario. So that was challenging. What else is challenging this month? The Pilates challenge was challenging, honestly, but it was really fun. And work stuff, still finding a balance, still finding, yeah, my flow with work-life balance for sure. So yeah, that was all challenging this month, or for March. What are 3 things that you're grateful for? Okay. Great weather. I'm really, really grateful for the weather. Grateful for quality time spent with my friends and family. I spent a lot of my weekends with people and making new connections slash, yeah, getting to hang out with friends in general. And yeah, mum got to see my best friend Kate's new baby and all of that. Like, it was just some wholesome moments throughout the month. And number 3, grateful for where I live and the proximity to the city and nature, and yeah, I'm just really loving the area that I live in. So those are my 3 points there. Something you learned this month. Something I learned. I think I'm self-reflecting a little bit more. I ended up getting a mental health care plan from the GP. I haven't started seeing anyone yet, but I'm definitely ready to start working on myself more. Like, I have so many anxieties and insecurities and sort of depressive episodes that I thought I was sort of past, but I think a lot of that just doesn't pass. Like, I was diagnosed with a mood disorder, like anxiety and depression, back in 2016, 15. So I don't think it ever goes away, quote unquote, but I think it's how you manage it, and I'm just not managing it very well. I feel quite, yeah, up and down, but mainly down. Even in like the really good moments, I'm still just worrying about something or anxious that this is all gonna end soon. And I'm just so many insecurities about friendships right now. Like, I'm just really aware of how many people have ghosted me in the past few months and just not responding to me, and I'm getting in my head so much, being like, it's me, what have I done? But you know, it could be them. I mean, who knows? I don't know. Like, I just get so in my head about everything like that. So I'm just really self-conscious, and yeah, so just don't really have any direction. So yeah, definitely, what was even the prompt? Something you learned. I'm just learning that I'm not where I want to be mentally at all, and I'm excited about getting myself help, if that makes sense. Word of the month was Pilates. Definitely smashed it. Loved Pilates. Pretty much did every day and had such a good time. So yeah, word of the month, tick. Word for April. That's a great question. Word for April. I'm gonna say word for April is prioritizing. Prioritizing the great friends, myself, my cat, my health, like just prioritizing things and trying not to doom scroll or like go on TikTok or whatever, and just prioritizing stuff to get me in the right direction, to get my mood up and all of that kind of stuff. So yeah, prioritizing is my word for April. And that is everything with my reflections. Let's move on to my budget and how I did for March. Spoiler, not very well because of the laptop. And then looking at my budget for April. So yeah, expenses for March and my budget for April. Okay, I'm gonna be looking down at my laptop here for my budget, and let's go through it. So let's look at the month of March and what I spent. Income, it says 4.3, but it wasn't. So I'm just gonna, yeah, so it was 4.2, and I spent 4.485. Birthday / gifts. I got a little bits and bobs here and there for Lizzie's boy Charlie, but I kind of popped it into different areas. So whoopsies, and it wasn't anyone else's birthday in March, was it? No. So yeah, that was, I spent 0. Rent, utilities, 144,388. So rent and internet, water and electricity, or other way around, I can't remember. I think maybe electricity was 55 and the water bill is quarterly, so that just came out. So still under budget though, which is great. Phone, exactly 40 bucks. Podcast, still haven't subscribed. I just can't be bothered, and I feel like I'm listening to like a lot of good podcasts at the moment, so I'm not desperate for more. And I think it's because I'm doing more Pilates and less walks. Like, I was walking every single day for longer times, but now I'm doing Pilates and I don't listen to music in Pilates. Anyway, it's fine. Mikey card. Yeah, topped up my Mikey a lot this month, I guess. So $3 over. Uber / taxi, nothing. I sort of paid back my friend for the Uber with drinks, so that was a bit later on. Petrol, didn't spend anything on petrol. Groceries, I had to double check this like 50 times. What do you mean I was under budget? 42277 for the whole month. I'm pretty happy with that. Like, how did that happen? I don't know, but exciting. Restaurants, bar, 158.08. So that was, yeah, I went out and I feel like I spent more, but that's pretty good. Like 160 on restaurants and bar for the whole month. Cafes takeaway, I was over because I got Uber Eats twice, and then I got takeaway for mum and dad and I for the Grand Prix. So that's where that $64 comes from. But yeah, just random bits and bobs in there. So that was over by a lot. House supplies and fun money, 34. Because I just went to IKEA and that was it. I don't know why I put so much there. I could have popped shopping in there and laptop, but I just thought I would spread it out. So heavily under budget there. Pilates was 280 because the whole thing was 280. Tickets, I was gonna buy more tickets to the Comedy Fest, but I think I'm gonna do that now because we're in April and there are a few shows that I wanna see. So I probably will be over budget in April because I don't know, we'll tinker with April. Shopping, $131.35. There was a mascara, like my Benefit mascara was on sale at Maya and I was in Southland. I was like, I'll grab that. Went to Dotty, Kmart. The 2UP shop is just some dollar store. So yeah, was over budget there. Laptop was not wanting to get, and I got this MacBook Air and it was sort of on a weird sort of deal. So I got the laptop and then a gift card. But I didn't want the gift card, but anyway. So there's that. Pet care, nothing, because her litter has been amazing and I'm not even finished the one big bag of it that I bought a few months ago. So maybe a month ago. So I'm not even finished that and I've got a whole other one. And her pet food is, I think it'll be okay till May. Drugstore was over by a little bit, so $67.82. And then that was it. So if we go to spent, yeah, you can see the most was in personal. Health was over. What are they? Like health was the chemist and stuff. But yeah, big spend month, $4,485 compared to February, which was $2,729, which was a great low spend month. But I also wasn't doing nearly as much. So yeah, that was that. Let's look at April. So my budget for April, I didn't put AdSense there because I just haven't been putting out any videos to get myself some money. So that's on me. So yeah, I just put 4,200 is my income. Birthday gifts, I left at 50. There are a couple of birthdays in April, so we'll see. Rent. Oh, wait, what? Oh, the emergency fund, that's so funny. Why did I do that? Okay, screw that. Let's take this out. And I'm gonna add this to my budget. That's so silly, why did I do that? Okay, I don't really need that emergency fund there. So let's go down. Rent, utilities, we'll leave at 1,530. Phone, 40. Podcast, we'll just leave. Mikey, it's pretty topped up. I'll just leave it at 20. Uber/taxi, 20. Groceries, 450 because we did so well last time. So let's try and keep it that way. Restaurants, 200. Cafes, takeaway, let's make that 200 as well. I just don't know where the month will take us. Restaurants, I'm actually making a bit more because I want to take out a friend for dinner. Liquor store, I'll leave at 30. Hair, I don't know how much my hair's gonna cost. I'm gonna get my hair done and the roots are really bad. And I don't know, Melbourne prices are expensive. And I know that's a lot of money for hair, but let's just be safe and make it 500 because blonde, long hair, bad roots, full head of highlights, I don't know. Pilates, 250. I think if I get a bundle, it's not gonna be more than that. Travel, fun money. Let's put that as 600 because I wanna buy flights. I wanna go for a weekend away to Adelaide in May. Shopping, do I really need anything? I don't know. Let's just put the rest around. So let's do 100 for shopping. Pet care, 20. What would that even get me? Nothing. Maybe I do need her food, so let's pop it there. And then drugstore. I don't need anything though. Okay, let's make that, like I don't, oh, okay. Let's not do that. Let's do counseling. Like, let's do that 200 because I don't know if there's gonna be excess with my mental health care plan. So that's fun. Put that down to 40. Hair. Let's make that 10. Let's make that 40. Oh, 20, sorry. 10. And let's just add that to gifts. Perfect. Alrighty, so birthday gifts at 54. Rent I brought down because we're not gonna have the water bill this month. Phone I left the same. Mikey, Uber, 10 bucks. Groceries 450, restaurants 250, cafe takeaway 200, liquor store 30, hair 500, I just don't know. Pilates 250, travel fund money 500 for like flights and tickets to the comedy fest, I guess. Shopping 100, counseling 200, pet care 40, drugstore medicine, cosmetic 40. Amazing. So that is my budget and my expenses done. Let's finish up with my goals and how I did and goals for April. Hello. Come on. Just don't judge me, okay? Cats are cleaner than a lot of other things and I will clean the table before I eat there. Anyway, so the cat is there, I am here, we've got my goals. Let's look at March and how I did. I'm gonna shuffle over a little bit. Sorry, Flo, you're gonna be covered by my goals. Gosh, my hair. I'm so excited for it to be done, but I'm nervous because I've gotten my hair done in Melbourne once and it was an absolute disaster and they dyed it brown. Back in 2019. So I'll never be going back to that salon, but I have got a really good recommendation from a friend of mine. So fingers crossed that it's great. Okay, anyway, March, personal. Do something special over Easter. Tick, I just got back from a weekend away with mum. Make a vision board. I haven't done this and I'm really excited to. Maybe I'll do it tonight. Let's do it tonight. Continue decorating my bedroom. Tick, I put up my paintings and my prints that I haven't put up. I didn't even put them up in Vancouver because I'm just not great at that kind of stuff. Like nailing like anything into the wall or hanging stuff, it's just not my expertise. So mum actually did this with the help of dad last weekend. So I really even can't take credit for it. And I am ordering some fairy lights online. I'm gonna do some more with my bedroom. So I just ticked that. Go for a beach swim. Wow. Go for a beach swim. I did this with mum in Balnarring a couple of weeks ago. Financial, I still haven't moved money across. I want to do it with Bank, but every time it just asks for your ID and I just can't be bothered getting my license out of my wallet. That's literally it. Do my Canadian taxes, I did that. Complete my Pilates challenge for health and wellness, I did that. Limit my sugar intake at work. I've been a lot better at this. I've just been having 1 chocolate a day, at the most 2, I think. Obviously the last week with Easter was a bit tougher, but that was more like me having sugar at home, so it wasn't. But yeah, I've been trying to just go with more snacks to work because they're just there for us gals. And anyway, okay, health and wellness. Complete my Pilates challenge. Yes, I did that. Limit my sugar intake at work. I ticked yes. It hasn't been amazing, but I've been really trying and bringing more snacks to work so I can avoid all the sugary treats. Aim to be in bed by 10:30. Yes, I aim to be. Yes, there were some nights I was in bed, physically in bed by 10:30, but I'm still not going to bed until after 11:30, even though I was waking up at 5 a.m. most of the month. Okay, now I wonder why my mood is all over the shop. Buy a yoga mat. I didn't do this, and my parents have so many at their house, so I don't know why I didn't just ask them for one, but I also want my own, and I love the Lululemon ones because I had one in Vancouver that I had to sell, and I really loved it. Social media, I didn't do any of that. So let's just skip that and go into April because I just was in such a slump with my mood, hating myself, hating everyone, just hating blah. I just was pretty moody with social media. So I just didn't do anything, and I also didn't have a computer, but now I do. There she is. Okay, April goals, let's go. Personal, take myself out on a date. I'm excited about this. Like, where will I take myself? Where does she want to go? We could go to the movies and dinner. We could go for a beach walk and a cocktail. Like, where do I want to go on a date with myself? That's actually gonna, wow, that's actually gonna be so fun if I can speak. Okay, I haven't spoken apart from this video today, so that's probably why I'm a bit tongue-tied. Make a vision board. I will do this. I really want to do this. I think having something on my phone that I look at every day will be very manifestation, girly vibes, and I'm ready. Focus on friends who have time for me. Enough said. Explore a suburb for a day. I love this idea of just going to a random suburb, like looking at the train or tram system in Melbourne and being like, you know what? What's there to do in Surrey Hills? Boom, let's go there. What's there to do in Glen Waverley? I don't know, I'm just choosing random suburbs of Melbourne that I've never really been to. And just like going out there and walking around and just seeing it. Because you get in such a bubble when you're working 9 to 5, coming home, you're just around this area. Like, I want to explore more. So let's do that. Financial, I will do this. Look at all the exclamation points. I will do this. Move 3K into a high savings account. I just have to do it because my money is just losing value sitting where it is. Get a credit card. I really want to get a credit card to get points and to get rewarded because my debit card is not doing anything for me. So I did end up loving the credit card I had in Canada because I got Scotia points and it was all fun. Health and wellness, keep up my Pilates regularly. I don't think I'm gonna do as many classes as I did, but I wanna do a lot at the same time. Buy healthier snacks for work, like carrots and hummus, fruit, healthy rice crackers, just like healthy snacks, nuts, just things that are not chocolate because I'll just eat the chocolate at work. Aim to be in bed earlier. You see how I did this time? I didn't put a time because small steps, you know? Buy a yoga mat. I will buy a yoga mat this month. Social media, I just pretty much did the same. Post once a week on TikTok, post 2 reels on Instagram, and set aside time every day to edit YouTube because the amount of content that I now have on my hard drive and on my camera is a lot. I have hundreds of hours of stuff from all of last year that I haven't done because I was in my sad girl era / this is my last year in Canada era. So anyway, that is that. All my goals done. I would love to know, wow, it's so dark in here. The storm is brewing. Let's move over here. It is still quite gloomy and I'm very blue and everything around me is giving blue-green, but that's okay. In terms of favorites, I don't have any favorites really apart from the Roller Lash Mascara from Benefit. It does me proud every time and I really love it. Other favorites. Favorite memory already is yesterday. I got to spend a lot of time with farm animals and there's nothing more wholesome than feeding a goat or sheep and just giving them a big cuddle. I don't know. I just think animals are so beautiful and healing and everyone should go to a local farm and help out or something. I don't know, it sounds really city girl of me, but I just love little sheep and cows and pigs and goats. I love goats so much. And one day I will have a piece of land and have some animals on it and just let them live out their days. Other favorites. I don't know, I've just loved, there's like a big memory, but she hasn't said anything yet, so I'm not gonna ruin it. Loved hosting my friends, and I'm hosting again today. That's been so memorable. It's just hanging out with gals. Just being surrounded by good, strong females. Oh my God, the Jonas Brothers, favorite for sure. What a time. It was so good. I loved the Jonas Brothers. We went night 2, me and Tara. Tara's a friend from work, new friend. But I'm so glad I went again. I went in Vancouver and I went again this time with a friend. And I loved both nights, so different. But I loved that I knew where to book the tickets because I knew how the stage worked and where Joe mainly is. So you best believe I booked tickets for that area. And it was amazing, and my camera quality was better because of my phone that Dad gave me. And the content, if you go to my TikTok, you'll see a few videos from the concert, and there are a few surprises there, so go check that out. If you don't follow me on TikTok, go follow me over there, go follow me on Instagram. I'm gonna wrap up this because I've been talking for a million hours at this point, but I love you guys lots. Thanks so much for watching and sticking by me while I'm in this YouTube slump. I promise I'm climbing out slowly now that I've got my brand new laptop, so fingers crossed she does me proud and there are no other issues there. But thank you guys again so much for watching, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye!
Forget your feelings, show me you want it. You've been a fan, ain't no more talking. Need you to